Hey there YouTube, it's Phantasm Knight. We're back to playing Disco Elysium. Don't be afraid to say weird things. People are more forgiving of something something something. I didn't catch that. Anyway, let's get back into it. This is gonna be a lengthy game. I decided to play this game 2 days a week. Let's see, what was this? Oh, that was the intercom looking thing. What about this door? Can I go in here? Nope, it's locked. Lots of things to check out here. And a person to talk to.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The
A, y-
store is open.
a young girl with chubby red cheeks waves at you, smiling. Her nose is also red from the cold. Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
She stomps her feet to feel warmer. What is she? The little match girl? Or in this case, the little book girl? What kind of store is this anyway?
It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Are all three of those one and the same?
Whoa, whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
Encyclopedia. Failure. What was my encyclopedia? 5, I guess. Wait, hold on. Why do we have different numbers here? Bonus from thoughts. That's neat. Wait, I have a skill point even though I only have 50 XP? Fascinating. Wonder where I should put that skill point. Oh, are skill points limited by my base stat? So I can only put 2 skill points in here? Assuming I had 2 skill points. This is fascinating. Okay, let's see. What do I want? I don't know yet. Maybe I'll put some points in once I hit another failure. I'm assuming I need a gun for this. Trick shooters, snipers, jugglers. Cool. At high levels, hand-eye coordination makes you deadly, supposing you have a weapon in your hand. But once you do, hand-eye coordination will compel you to take the shot, even if it's not the best approach. At low levels, however, you'll be even more of a disaster in waiting, because when their guns do go off, and they always do, you probably hit the wrong target. Oh boy. Don't know what to get here. I feel like pain threshold will be useful at some point. Oh boy. Just looking at this encyclopedia stat, just thinking about it. Art cop. Fresh association. Delve into world concepts. Yeah. I wonder if conceptualization would actually be what they use to play music. Who knows? Anyway, let's back out for now. What is a book? What's a board game?
Board games are like little games on a table, made to pass the time. There are several different ones, but sailors here mostly buy cards.
Let's talk about postcards because I think we have one.
A postcard is a small cardboard picture. You can write a few words on the other side and send it to your friend or beloved.
What's a beloved? Alright, let's just ask.
That is a book. They have stories inside them. It's like someone told you a story in a really long letter.
Well, I guess the next question is what's a letter?
My pleasure. Anything else you'd like to know?
I got experience. Alright then.
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What is your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
The girl gazes at the window, then suddenly jolts, her eyes wide as if recalling something.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're staying out here in the cold because...
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
Awkward. Such a good trooper you are, already learning the value of hard work. Betterhead.
Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store.
Ah, seems like a nice little girl. She smiles and stands upright like a low soldier. What is this crime business? What is romance? I don't understand romance either. Might as well ask this little girl about it. She seems very knowledgeable.
It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man.
Well, that's no fun. Obviously, she should choose the good man, but she will choose the bad man. Why? 'Cause it's a story, and there must be conflict. I'm being cynical. She smiles at the thought, perhaps imagining herself in that
Or there
situation.
could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
Generally, but I think there's I want to say already an example of I don't remember what it was. Something in this game made me think that they're going in the non-binary direction. At times, at least. What about a poor man getting a rich lady?
It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something.
I see.
Those are unhappy books, for most of the pages. People sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the end.
I like it when things turn out just fine. Still thinking about my pathologic run and about how everything just ended. I'm just left going, why am I missing so many pieces? What about when both of the men are bad?
These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that.
You would think that a choice between good and bad is pretty straightforward, but apparently not. What if it's written really well, though?
Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting.
Yes, there we go. Uh, well, this seems like it's a problem. Well, I feel like this is happening more and more often these days. What about a book where the man and lady business don't work out at all? Or it doesn't work out at
I
all?
haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
Yeah, you think she has one about an excruciatingly painful breakup?
I don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though.
She pauses, trying to figure out the appropriate answer. Why am I trying to corrupt and jade her? Not so much corrupt, but jade her for sure. No, think about it. One where they plunge into a torrid spiral of pain and reclamation. Only it's really long and drawn out. Scarred for life. Phantom limb. Did I say that right? Recrimination? I don't even know that word.
No, I don't know.
She looks at you with puzzlement. Does it ring a bell? All right, I'll ask your mom.
Yes, she knows books. Definitely.
What was that? An idea for an unfinished novel stuck somewhere in your forebrain?
I thought it was about his own life. What about when everyone's poor?
That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life.
Shoot. Hitting the truth of the matter there. Sometimes you have to write about real life things.
Not in romance books, sir. These are about nice and pretty people, and everyone is happy in the end.
Fair enough.
Maybe some about other books?
What is this crime business?
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Wait, not crime fiction. I need to know what crime is. Such a weird thing for a cop to ask. She doesn't know what to say. It's that bad. Points at your head.
Crime is what we were solving before this conversation began.
Man, he's just going along with it, huh? Why would anyone want to read about crime?
It's exciting to people, I guess. They get to imagine dangerous things, and it's kind of like a puzzle, where you can guess who the criminal is, or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm a policeman myself, by the way. Am I a good guy, though? Only time will tell.
You don't look much like a policeman.
Oh, time keeps passing while I keep talking. Huh, well, what does a cop look like then? She's probably gonna point at Kim.
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
She points at a book cover, on which you see a strapping Vespertine officer. He stands grimly over the body of a dead woman. Wow, look at that guy. I'll never be as good as Mullen.
Don't say that. He's not even real. You're real.
Why are all three of the choices all depressing? That's right, a real failure. I don't want to have to deal with this. It's too much. Overshadowed by a fake man? That's harsh.
Cheer up, sir. It's much easier being a fictional character. He doesn't have to deal with real things.
Truth.
Maybe you can show me some real deductive police work, sir.
You might
Like
have
in the books.
you might have seen this game. I think it's a few years old. I mean, it looks at a glance, it looks like a whole bunch of I don't know what to call them, top-down tabletop RPG based things, and it does feel like it was based on tabletop RPG. It's just the systems. Well, the system for rolling is too simplistic, but there's like passive checks everywhere. Also, my character woke up seemingly really drunk, seems to have thrown a shoe through the window, has no memories of just about anything, and his partner, who he just met for the first time in his life, is just rolling with it. He's not concerned at all. His partner does not know his own name, does not have a badge, has apparently no memories. He's like, we have a job to do. We have a crime to solve. With slight implications of, why didn't you take the body down? Anyway. Okay, I'm going to deduce something now. Can I level up? Composure. Composure looks like a good thing to have. Composure. Strain your back. Keep your poker face. Oh, actually, no. There was something I want to check out earlier, and putting one stat in might not increase my chance by a whole lot, but it will give me another try. Let's just deduce something.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
Hey, why do you keep your hands folded?
What do you mean, sir?
She looks wary. Every time I deduce, people get hurt. Oh boy. You don't need to be worried. I'm here to help.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them.
Hey, Panda. Nice to see you. This is a game that Midoro has wanted me to play, although it was actually someone else on stream that suggested I play it. Except I don't know this is a convenient time for either of them. Not very convenient for Midoro. Not sure when else I could play it, though. Maybe on Saturdays, which I'm not currently using for streaming.
The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest.
Does that mean he has a low interest, or he has next to no interest? Because the connotations are different. It's okay.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
You bite your nails.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded?
And there were a few other hints.
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
Her eyes flash with defiance. She's not impressed. Really? I only had a 58% chance to actually pull that off. If I pick this, she's gonna say I'm a drunk or something. His wife who's online. Are we talking about the moth girl? If it's the one I'm thinking of, she is very nice. Yep. Okay. Want more? Bet I can figure out why you bite your nails. Got a few reasons in mind.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
That's a big nilly. Are you kidding me? Means you're recycling your Bible. Oh, come on. Intense dedication to the way of business. This is the only one that looks even sensible. You're uptight because of your mother and the pressure she's putting on you. Standing outside in the freezing cold while she stands in there manning the registers.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't.
I hope this entertained you. No, oh, come on. This one's even worse, though. Either way, another ace deduction by the #1 detective in town. No. I hope this entertained you.
It was okay, sir.
She still has a rebellious streak.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
You think so? Fine, do better. Deduce something about me. She's just gonna say I'm a drunk.
You're quite sober.
She snaps back quickly.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
Says something about him. Which means he's been around for a few days, and everyone knows except him. Wait, how do you know I'm usually not?
Because you usually aren't.
And I'm having a grand time. Yeah, sure,
I
sure.
sure hope you are, sir.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar, somehow.
You know, my first impression of this game was that it was probably a little sci-fi, but now I'm thinking it's more like steampunk. You know, like slightly more, well, okay, a decent amount more primitive than the modern age, but also more parallel technology, I guess.
There's something you're missing.
What am I missing? I may retry it. Sure. Whoa, no, it means I can retry it if I put points into it. What was I looking at again? Suggestion. Oh boy, Psyche. And this is not what I expected when I saw charm men and women. Soft power approach. Well, let's try it. We're not gonna level it up though.
Because you know each other. She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
Hang on, so you know me? We've met before.
Yes, I stand in this spot all the time.
Oh jeez. Squeeze back and forth from her
You've
feet.
been running around all week without your shirt on, sir. Telling people about being a star or something. I don't really understand who those stars are.
Weird. And I don't have my shirt on right now. Just for the heck of it, and partly because the shirt's apparently smelly. Did I ever talk to you?
Of course, you've stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you.
Thanks, I'm trying.
Yeah, I can see. You don't have party eyes anymore.
Oh no, he was high off his mind. But what I'm wondering about is, like, you don't just lose all your memories from being drunk. So what kind of high was he on?
Party eyes. Yes, of course. That makes sense.
Party eyes?
You know, like a cat in the dark, all big and wide-eyed. It certainly looks odd on a man.
He was high, alright.
The swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict. That is what she meant. You were probably gurning too.
What does gurning mean?
Fuck yeah. You should get some party eyes right now. Snap those sequins on you, boy.
I was starting to see why someone told me last time electrochemistry is the best skill. Wait, does this mean I've been partaking in narcotics?
Oh baby, that's not what you have to worry about. Worry about the important thing.
So why didn't you tell me you knew me to begin with?
I didn't know I had to do that.
Thanks, I learned something about myself today.
I'm glad I could help you, sir.
God XP! If I say that, so she'll probably say her mom made her. Actually, let's
I
click
do
through.
my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
What is school anyway, even though I just asked?
School? Well, mine is a big yellow building on Boogie Street.
Boogie
and
Street?
the people there run it. They say it's a charity.
Oh boy. Isn't school more important than this?
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
It's a good mindset to be dutiful, but I don't know that that's how you get ahead in life.
There is stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting etiquette.
Of course she is.
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
I'm vaguely interested now.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
What the heck is Inland Empire again? Where was that stat? I don't see it. Oh, right here. Oh, it's your gut feelings. Have conversation with your clothing. I kind of want to get this to high level. But unfortunately, my psyche stat's pretty low. And I kind of do have conversation with my clothing already. Cursed? In what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go,
Bankrupt.
exactly. But we've been doing fine so far.
That sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this. Narrow your eyes and look through the creaking boards on the window.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case. but I don't see much more to look into here.
Lieutenant makes a note in his notebook, because of course he does.
Yes, please do look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games you asked about are also there, sir.
What about the books I asked about? How does this curse manifest
It
itself?
does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were asking about Dick Mullen.
But Kim, the plastic manifestations. Fine, I'll show you.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir?
What do you know about the other failed businesses?
Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
Enough about the curse. For now.
Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
No, let's get out of here. We've been talking to this girl way too much. What are these things? On the cover stands a very muscular man surrounded by flames. This book has a rose, a pistol, and half-naked dame on the cover. Or its cover. Heimdall and the Wildfire? What about the other book? The one with the pistol, the rose, and the half-naked woman. Book about, I don't even know how to read that word. Don't remember what that word means. This book, you don't really understand what it's about, nor does it seem important. About something something culture. Promotes freedom and roaming upstream. Book about the future. Government reads your mind using radio technology. So you better get your tinfoil hat on. This must be the mom. Did something happen? Why am I zoomed in? Did I accidentally click on the mouse wheel? Gift books and molten candy. What's that supposed to mean? Old sports magazines tucked away in a dark corner. What's here? National recipes of Arda. They're all about lake trout. Is that all they have in Arda? Lots of things to click on.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature.
Look through the shelf.
Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity, balance.
Sounds more like a self-help book. Is that
These
paranormal?
three things are very important to the working class mind.
Working class mind. Am I going to use this in conversation somewhere?
The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services.
How does that work?
It serves platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to, and which costs more than this book, is garbage, and would only give you cancer anyway, without even curing your cold or anything.
I'm sure some of the medicine works, but I'm not so sure it's
Wholeness,
expensive.
Unity, balance, on the other hand, can basically take care of anything. Though it is important to note
That it's a placebo effect.
when it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place.
Does this book say anything else?
The book features chapters on topics such as how to find magnesium. It even lists plants you can harvest magnesium from. How to continue drinking if you're an alcoholic who has destroyed his liver.
Sounds useful.
And there's even a chapter on the ancient Seraïs tradition of using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and prevent sexually transmitted diseases. Pre and post factum apply. Nothing worth buying. This is just mundane garbage. What's even paranatural about this?
Find something truly otherworldly, and we have a high chance of it working.
The throbbing in your head.
We also
increases
succeeded with reload
every
chances, so we
passing
could have
moment
failed.
You gaze at this shelf. Suddenly, as if out of nowhere, a small green book becomes apparent. The title of it reads, Medicinal Purposes of the Pale.
What's the pail?
The book contains very little explanation on the matter. This knowledge seems to be taken for granted.
But what's it
The
about?
book contains descriptions of various pseudoscientific therapies, alternative medicines, and folk remedies involving the pale, also known as le territoire. For example, it recommends vigorously swatting one's naked body with a venik, or hand broom, made from the leafy twigs of a young birch tree from the near pale.
Sounds painful.
It is supposedly invigorating and good for the circulation.
What else?
It also recommends consuming distilled spirits like vodka or whiskey that have been aged in the pale. Readers are instructed to cover these jars in a shallow hole just inside the pale. and leave them there for 30 to 60 days, depending on the potency desired.
And what does this pale age liquor do?
Among other benefits, it is alleged to restore a damaged liver to perfect health.
Wait, are you saying that I have to drink to repair a liver damaged by drinking? Sounds good to me.
That seems improbable.
I should probably get my hands on some of that. What else is there?
For general health and well-being, readers are encouraged to take regular strolls through the pale, though a sidebar cautions readers to limit each stroll to less than an hour.
Yeah, the pale, I'm not sure if it refers to death exactly, but whatever it is, it doesn't sound like it's a good idea to walk through there too often. And definitely not for too long.
These strolls promise to cleanse the mind of worries and the body of toxins, especially if the perambulator performs this ritual in the nude. Nudity figures prominently in a number of these prescriptions.
Are there, like, example pictures?
This is exactly what you need.
Anything of note?
There's an entire section devoted to cures for men who are struggling to perform their marital obligations.
Westerns don't need that. There are no
You
obligations.
close the book and return it to its place on the shelf.
I can't possibly afford this, holy crap. Another boring book just discarded here. This is a map? Series
Several
board,
maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner.
What's behind it?
The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinaise.
Rochelle.
The north coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is the River Esperance. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart in the center, teeming with life forms and construction. To the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound rich to you. This is Revachol East.
Not Saint, but San. And what's the river?
Houdon, it's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forberg. It's almost as bad, and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst. You feel you're just west of Coal City, somewhere above Jamrock and close to Coal City.
Good to know. I'm just gonna click through these other ones real quick.
This large map
And I'm gonna
displays
actually read them, though.
archipelagos. You see a constellation of small dots on the light ozone, Laurentide, Face à la Mer, archipelagos.
Just trying to see if anything
disintegrating
jumps
into
out at me.
mathematics.
Visual calculus, huh? Yeah,
In the
just
northeast,
checking to
a
see if there's
dust
anything
mite
that might be
stands on
useful
the north coast
that I
of
might
Caillou.
remember.
In a bookstore. It's you.
Can you see cities on the
You
islands?
can. On Caillou, Revachol.
I thought we're in Revachol. Oh,
Ozone.
okay,
From
so this is
Belair
like a continent
and
map or
Vimandu.
something.
850 million people live
Or-
on these little dots. An oceanic
something, I
world
don't know.
of culture and commerce torn
Oh,
apart.
Revachol is
by
like a
history.
city, right? This is more like a county map, maybe? 850 million people, okay. Maybe it's a little more than a county.
The ocean breaks apart into a tangle of cosines and connections to other worlds. Words pass. You have little idea what they are.
Impossible.
stars.
Yo.
Gods. But looking at them makes you feel almost non-existent. Whatever they are,
So I need
the
like
Isolas
5.
are immeasurably large.
And even
compared
then
to
I have
you.
to roll a perfect
And
12.
perhaps they are gods. Gods of distance and outer dust.
Right, my total. Wait, so does it. Am I rolling this? Or let's see. 10 conceptualization, 11 encyclopedia. No, it just adds +6. These are all passive checks. All of them.
It's not really a map. It's a tourist thing.
It's a
Still,
postcard.
it's detailed. Could be pretty useful for scouting ahead.
Can I buy
I'm
these maps?
sorry, officer. The map of Martinaise is the only one available. The other two
They're
are
not
quite
nice for
valuable,
sale, and you
though
can't
they
afford
might
them.
not look it. The map of Martinaise is 90 cents, though. That old thing. It's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be.
Ah,
From when some design studio people tried to spruce the place up. 4 or 5 years ago. They also renovated the horse.
The place
Yes,
does
yes,
not
yes,
look
yes.
like a successful tourist trap, does it?
What happened then?
They didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going. Would be nice if someone fixed Martinez up. All these ruins are bad for business.
It's a white check. I may retry it. That's a decently high chance. Do I even want to do that though? I mean, this is my specialty, but stealing? Stealing an inaccurate map? As a cop? You know, I would have second guessed. I mean, I would have thought about like grabbing something else if I realized I was playing a cop. Seriously, I got like breaking and entering skills on a cop. This is bizarre.
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People.
Storekeep,
see a
anything of
large
note on the
row-
shelf?
I would say the greatest innocence. Yes, most certainly. It's an important educational tool, delving a very influential.
You know, the voice acting is
historical
good,
figure.
but I think I'm starting to get a little
Surely
impatient.
I don't have to tell you that. You're a law officer. The book is also very daring. The author aims to re-examine the perhaps for a layman, deep analysis.
Do her words seem vague and abstract to you?
So you recommend it?
Certainly, it's prudent for a person to have at least an element.
You feel like you should get this one. Definitely. It's important somehow. There's something personal inside.
I don't have the money for this. What is important there?
Browsing through all the books
Well,
with
I mean,
all
I
their
guess it's a
names
lot of
makes
knowledge
your
for
head
someone who
spin.
doesn't know anything.
None of these seem important, or suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz, by one Cecilia Averbrook.
What's it about?
High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One of them, next
let's
to
see.
Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental. Next to that, Rivasholian
Wait,
radio
shooting
personality
Murphy into one's
Ian
eyeballs and
Levy
cocaine to the other?
stands in
Jeez,
front
ridiculous.
of a rundown drug den.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free. Do still browse though, but not too long.
Noted.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing.
I'm browsing everything. None of it's useful. I probably wouldn't feel as Tome of Fascist Magic. Amusing. I probably wouldn't feel as bad if I was playing on my own time, wasting my own time.
These shelves are overburdened with books from a
Dick
couple
Mullen.
of spook novels hide amidst all the detective books.
Look through this
Crime
wave.
fiction is a
Books.
disgrace. An asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes of the arduous everyday work of actual police officers. These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads and eliminate dead ends. What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact with people during the worst days of their lives. Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf?
Yes, but we're gonna go through quickly.
You see Dick Mullen on the job. Get me Mullen. A killing is declared. Dick Mullen in the murder house. The final case of Dick Mullen.
The murder of Dick
An
Mullen.
obvious
Dick Mullen
lie.
dies?
Turns out he faked it to solve a case.
Cool.
Yes, there's also the dame who did it. Fair tragedy calls for Dick Mullen. Another one with fake death. And, of course, Dick. After all this, you still haven't found the answer to the one question that matters. Who is Dick Mullen?
Why does he use my reaction speed skill?
Your quick eye notices a small caterpillar crawling across the spine of a book. The title reads, Dick Mullen and the Mistaken Identity.
You know, back there was one that was titled Get Me Mullen. Wouldn't it be awkward if we used his first name instead? Or rather his nickname, because apparently his first name is Richard.
A worn paperback from Dick Mullen's classic Hard-Boiled Phase. The premise seems to be that Dick Mullen is framed for the murder of his best friend and has just a few days to prove his innocence.
Why does this speak to me? Gee, I sure hope that's not a, what's the word? A foreshadowing of what's to come. Although, the only best friend I could think of would be Kim, and that's simply because he's the only guy we know.
Could it be the motifs of unstable identities and shocking betrayals?
Oh. That's probably right. Complicated guy. I'm full of
Then
contradictions.
this is the book for you.
No, I'm good. They're all stupid expensive. I have 27 cents because I bought some healing that turns out I didn't need.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
It's probably called padlock.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Shopkeep, what's behind there?
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? The books are all you care about.
Your hypnotizing sucks.
She speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell on you. Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
Examine the strange cage-like trinket.
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you.
Okay, this is not at all what I thought it was. This is some kind of, like, creepy spell fetish or something. When I say fetish, I don't mean, like, the modern use of the word. I mean, like, some kind of, like, bizarre magical tool.
This is a
Like
traditional
a voodoo doll, for
Ceylonese
example.
ward, meant to provide protection against ill luck, bad dreams, curses, and other supernatural scourges.
And who are the enemies?
Inhabitants of Elysium, the Semenine Islands down south. Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you.
I'm tempted to pull it open, maybe something funny would happen, but I think for now, we're alright. She has a charm to ward away bad luck, and we can somehow ID that. Which is good enough for me. Did we already click on all these
A small
books?
mountain of colorful board game books.
Board games.
An endless variety of source books, lore books,
Source
and
books and lore
codices
books.
litter the table. There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art.
They have
books
tabletop role-playing
in a
games.
Board games section. Who wants to read books?
Anything that
There's
really
a
catches
box
my eye?
that says Wirral 3rd edition mega setting supplements module.
It's all tabletop
The side panel
RPGs.
notes, that price is steep, but then it's the 3rd edition mega setting supplement, so it makes sense.
It makes sense, but you don't even know what it is.
Wonderful board games, sir. The Browbritter.
Who are you going to play board games with? Do you have friends or family?
Do I have friends? Look at this.
Are you actually friends? Or just colleagues thrown together by circumstance?
I don't feel as if I have any kids.
Friends are technically like family.
Fiddles with their pendant
For playing
thinking.
with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations. It'll
Amusing.
cost 12 real. Lousy auras there. No, role-playing games are popular among those types. I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts, that they have rituals where they try to summon entities.
No, I'm
Highly
good. Click on the shelf, let's get out of here. We
The
spent
display rack is
Dad
lined
really
with
spent
worn paperbacks
half a freaking hour on
featuring
this.
An extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the
How do you
titles
pronounce this word?
contain the
I need to
word
hear.
Heimdall.
Heimdall? Heimdall? Okay.
Rows and rows of Heimdall men blur your vision. Maybe 100. Man from Heim, not even close.
That's a lot of
Man
bucks.
from Heimdall in hell. Man from Heimdall.
Pain
and the
threshold. Do any of these
forest
call
of
out to me?
slaves.
Am I gonna take
Nothing
morale
of
damage?
interest. Only silence and the cosmic background pain.
Okay, let's go talk to her real fast and get the heck out of here. Holy crap, I
Welcome
hope
to the crime,
this isn't
romance,
what all my
and
episodes are going to be like.
Welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Death and destruction? What is this choice? Before I go on, you seem to be well off enough. Can you give me some money? No, I'm pretty sure I should say no. So you're the owner of the store.
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Daughter's one standing outside the store, right?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Yes, of course. But her nails are also in bad
Did you
shape.
talk to her?
Yep.
Great. On On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
10. She's very polite and helpful.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as Mayonette.
I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish Charlotte. What? I get that she's a trooper, right? She looks like she'd take it, but it's actually wearing her down. You know she's been biting her nails.
God. I've told her not to do that. It's such a disgusting habit. She'll get over it. Anxiety is a part of life.
I don't think she can do anything about it.
She can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks.
I'm having one of those RPG moments where I just want to take the girl and get the F out of here. Problem is, I'm not sure the main character even has the means to take care of himself, let alone someone else.
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
Even the lieutenant is saying something about that, and he normally just stands here and watches me act like an idiot. This feels like it's dripping with sarcasm, but I don't know if she'll get it. That is true, and obviously the will of the market may make an exception for your daughter. This seems too heavy-handed. A little too condescending, even if it feels like the obviously right choice.
She stands stiff and severe. She's looking for one, but there simply aren't any good arguments for being an asshole.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. She must be freezing out there. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress.
She stops, but her mouth keeps moving. She an only child?
Yes, I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... No, we couldn't have afforded more children, really.
A glimmer of sadness blinks through the well-crafted exterior.
Yeah, of course, yes. This economy.
Exactly.
Is this husband Annette's fault? What kind of question is this? But I'll ask that anyway.
Yes. My husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne.
Wait, Grand Couronne? What's that?
It's a proper place to live. One of the most peaceful neighbourhoods east of Jamrock. You may know it for its massive housing projects.
I wonder if he actually has a job or he's just a deadbeat pretending.
Most of the buildings are empty at the moment. It's a great opportunity to get ahead of the crowds. Better times ahead for sure.
Do you know why those buildings are empty? Also, is your husband involved with the
He made
bookstore?
the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call a silent partner.
Super silent. Almost inaudibly so.
Oh boy. I guess I'll keep poking away at this. Picking away at this mess. She told me she doesn't go to school anymore.
She's been too busy helping me here. So she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course.
Of course.
I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education. She will be back in school the moment the store takes off.
So you mean she's doomed?
And hell freezes over? Never mind. It's not a good topic to get into.
Yeah, let's get
The
out here.
woman looks aloof. Her features much softer. Occasionally she glances at
Farewell
her.
for now, book pillar. Oh! The kid managed to go inside.
I'm
Small
sorry,
favors.
sir. I can't talk right now.
You just can't win. Out of the rain and into the gutter.
She got brought indoors and now has to work with homework. What are you doing now?
Math. It's really difficult. Like, really. They say you need it to get rich. Better than standing outside in the cold, I guess. Oh, I found something while you were away.
What is it?
I thought this would fit you. Like, thanks for helping out. Not me. The city, I mean. Like a detective does.
She gives you a hat. Almost exactly like the one Dick Mullen wears on the covers. It's a fedora?
Maybe. It's the hat Dick Mullen wears all the time. You'll look way more serious with that.
I don't know, you can't look serious. Look at my character's portrait in the corner. That
Right,
look.
I have to get back to my homework now. Before Mum notices.
Okay, bye. See you later, Annette. I guess I put on the hat, even though I still don't have my shirt on. Heck yeah! Okay, let's get out of here. I spent way too long at this big store. Seriously, I spent about 40 minutes on this? 44 minutes, really. Okay, I'm gonna try and figure out what that thing was, see if we could crack it open. Although I think the stats were too high? Or, I mean, my stats were way too low.
Inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Perception. I gotta put a stat into perception. I don't even remember what the rating for this was. Okay, let's go. Perception. Not a bad one to grab, I think. Let no detail go unnoticed. Except changes in clothes.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing
72%,
material.
not bad.
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
What's the panel
There
side?
it is. You see a shabby little door.
Alright. Dunk. Or clatter, I guess.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Yes, let's see if we can get around there. Creepy. Amplitude of magnesium supplement. Magnesium supplement you rub in your chest to live a happy magnesium-rich life. What, can I put into my inventory? Well, actually, hang on. Let's click on all this. Silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you. There's a good, vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
Professionally. I wasn't thinking about taking it, I swear. I was thinking about justice. I've heard amphetamines make you a really good detective. Are you a really good detective? Someone's taking narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However...
Wait, dealing with drugs is below your pay grade? Dang.
See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? The secret path the local kids use.
You know, I've lost track of what I'm supposed to be doing in this game. Like, I know that there's a murder, but... Let's see. Oh, but the body's hanging up there, and how do we get it down? Do we have to report our missing badge? Especially if we don't know our name. You need to pay for the damages caused on Whirling Rags, or you won't have a place to stay tonight. Oh boy. I owe 100. How do I get that much money? Wait, I can ask Kuno about the clothes? Did I? I guess I could ask Gart about it. Keep searching for the car, despite lacking any obvious leads. This might take some time. Sing karaoke. Yeah. Oh, right. The watermark's on the ledger. Find some booze and drink it. Oh, jeez. Whirling Rags balcony after 2200. Okay, so I gotta remember to do that. Alright, alright. It looks like there's a lot of stuff to do in this game, and we're still at the very beginning. Cured pig's head. Looks mummified. As long as it doesn't come out back to life and try to smack me. What's this? Money! I hope it belongs to this stupid kid so I can take it from them. What's this? Can I talk to this coat? Oh, my character is just slowly walking over there. Okay, let's see what we can click on. Barrels, half full of rainwater. Can I even click on this? No. Okay, there's some stuff there that... Oh, this was where I thought it was. Except I thought it was outside. Didn't realize it was... The door is going to collapse soon. Am I going to get stuck? I thought it was outside. Didn't realize it was upstairs. Restoration pillars. Keep the ruins together. What is this? Postcard. Wonder if I should try to interact with it. Ooh, money. Almost $1. Oh man, I got a long ways to go to pay off my My fees. Apparently you Olaf, you smash a window in a motel. Health meds. Ooh, what's this? More money? It looks like there's some bills here too. Either that or they're card money.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. When the wind ruffles the cloak, you can most definitely see a white rectangle on its back.
You son of a gun, it's a cop's cloak.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment.
He just did
You
the
could
drop.
probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
You mean I don't just have enormous pot belly? Look around. It's challenging. Oh my gosh, that's gonna hurt.
The wind is aggressive up
That's
here.
why they gave me meds, I guess.
The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard. That machine is a Kvalsund 1020 HK.
Point at it.
Is it? Kvalsund makes a lot of heavy equipment, but this is phenomenal, even for them. But I digress. We were focusing on your cloak here.
I feel like I could just drop down on here. Actually, there was a ladder, right? Does it lead up here? Or I know I went up through the ladder. Dang it. What exactly
What
we
are
doing
we
up here?
doing? We're awfully close to breaking into the industrial harbor. They're bound to have information for us.
Fair
Or
enough.
It could be that we are just exploring.
Okay, you think this cloak is mine? Should I go for
The
it?
cloak?
Jump?
I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it,
Looks over at the edge, at the cold
well,
pavement below.
it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2-meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
The cloak looks like a bag of goodies floating in the wind. Who knows what its pockets may hide?
I'm gonna say not right now, because what I think is gonna happen is I am gonna drop down there. Oh, this is the door I was trying to get through. This is the other side. I'm probably gonna take some damage, but then get down regardless. So for now, let's go all the way back down, ask some telling questions, and I wonder how to access this. Is there a way to pass this, I wonder? Well, let's go through here. I keep thinking my character is like some kind of like drunk fat bum, but he's actually decently fit. He's just been on a bad trip for whatever reason. Can I grab this body?
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes.
Let
The
go your
body
nose
below
without
is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell.
without
Emitting
throwing
it
up.
is all it does now.
Active decay.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow!
Shut up! Shut up!
Can't you see I'm throwing rocks?
Look, I got
Alright,
some questions for you.
Entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
The kid
What is
moves
wrong?
his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast. Irregular speech patterns. Overconfidence. Could this kid be on drugs? This warrants further investigation into this Kuno.
Get ass, who's Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
Okay.
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
As a shield. Okay, let's say something condescending, see what happens. Interesting. You refer to yourself in the third person to distance yourselves from the situation.
Kuno doesn't do that smart shit. Don't throw that book shit at Kuno. Kuno knows you're lying.
He seems offended that I accuse him of doing smart stuff.
Trying
Alright.
to get Kuno hooked on the book.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Really?
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before.
Before what? Eh, I feel like before what? Just answer the questions.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in eating, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Eh,
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason.
his reason. Reason. I want to shut him down, but apparently my stats are too low. Jeez. Who put you up to this?
No one? Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
Someone put you up to this.
You put him up to this yourself when you decided to talk to him in the first place.
Listen to your friend.
He hawks a noogie on the ground. Yeah. The problem is yellowish and bubbling somehow. I did not try the jump yet. I figured that that would move me on to the next section, so I was gonna go take care of some stuff, but 17% chance I still should try to clock him even with my cop buddy watching. Also, hey Medoro, I spent the the greater part of the past hour inside the bookstore, the frigging bookstore, clicking on everything. Everything. I didn't pull back the curtain though. Did guard put you up to this?
Kuno owns the fat ass. Help! The RCM is trying to fuck Kuno!
This is so annoying. This guy's even worse than the musclehead over there. You high right now?
Help! Misters, help! He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late!
I guess I'll keep talking then. There's this picture.
No! Get off Kuno, you sick fat fuck!
Hmm.
The nearly psychopathic way they can slip in and out of the act implies you're not the first victim.
Be logical, kid. I haven't done anything yet.
Fucking logical! Help! The logical pig is fiddling Kuno!
I really want to do this. I want to shut him down. Shut him up for good. Let's see. This is a less than 1 in 5 chance. Yeah. Yeah. You can thank a net for the hat. It's taking all my self-control not to do this. And the only reason I'm not doing it is because of my low chance of success. Nothing about morals or ethics.
Look.
For emphasis, a ghost is saying this. A shit-eating psychopathic ghost with an ace up his sleeve.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
Yeah, well, your dad is a screw for not breaking both your limbs.
Relax. He can't read your mind. He doesn't know you were thinking that.
He's reading your face. And it's not hard to. He knows he's a little... I'm gonna censor myself right there. To everyone around him.
There's a dead body, remember. That's what you were doing here. You're a cop on a case.
Yes, how do I get back to it? I want to go back to that thought. Why don't we get back to the end, Ryokino?
I know what you thought. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. You're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch!
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with
A peepo is a type of hat, by the way.
Better.
Okay. Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions.
click, 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 click!
Meaning, there's been a change in some kind of evil clockwork. There will be consequences.
I backed down. Are you freaking kidding me? I should have clocked him. I should have freaking clocked him. Found your shack?
You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack.
I
It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in?
phase shifted to the roofing material, punk.
Shit. Get the fuck out of here. You can't do that.
He can't do that, Kuno. He's trying to fuck at you again.
Pigs can't displace. Can't do that teleport shit. How did you like it in there, pig old boy? Kuno's got a lot of cool shit there, right?
Can I get into the harbor from the roof? You know what? F it.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk
F
to
off.
Kuno about his kingdom.
I really want. I'm on the verge of snapping, except the game doesn't give me any option to snap.
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could be useful.
Kuno, listen, I know this boundary pushing thing is new to you, but it's old news for us grown
Get
ups.
your snout out of Kuno's ass. Kuno knows how hard you should give up, Popo.
You okay, Kuno?
That went wrong. He took it as a compliment. Then he had a minor seizure.
I'm out. I'm out!
Kuno doesn't fucking care. Fuck does Kuno care?
You're saying there's a chance I punch him out. Let's check it out.
Shitload.
Don't tell the pig.
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions. Like a cop.
You know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno
This
wasn't
guy's
even, I
driving
don't
me
know,
nuts.
some fucking Mesk or I don't know, some other place. Night City.
He went to Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
Or game. Where is Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on an
Thanks, Kuno. That's one name you can now cross off the list.
Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant. You know who he was?
fuck imp.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
So you don't know anything.
Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Just a couple of pigs.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Your test.
Get lost.
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden chute. Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno. Listen. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's.
You'd have to be blind not to notice the giant white letters F-A-L-N running down his trouser leg.
Okay. Tell me what's so great about these pants.
These are found modulars. Liquid fit, perform. Believe it, you need this shit.
These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban wilderness.
I don't want to wear anything he's touched.
Which physical instrument endorses these pants? They are tartan ready. They will also make you into an idiot.
Oh no. Not good. Performance crotch. What? Oh boy.
Look, Kuno ain't seen.
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say, "I told you so," any louder.
Whatever. Kuno was trying to help you, but you're too fat for fouling anyway, pig.
There's also a mug in the trash.
Fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again?
Let's see. Yeah, this racing mug have
Yeah.
anything to do with it?
Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that.
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
Now tamper with the crime scene, clean some of
Shit,
it.
that's tense. Someone's going to the beatdown. Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there.
Tell the Kuno who it was. He's curious. He likes putting two and two together.
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno.
Yeah? Get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with
I
the
happen to
fuck-
like bacon.
Get your shit done. Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno. Fuck does Kuno know?
The lieutenant takes.
It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it, Kuno.
Climate, Kuno. Effing die. We'll just mark it off as an accident.
Dunno.
Kipped is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Erie Uppergite descent.
Look, Kuno doesn't explain.
Yeah, her. What was she doing in the greenhouse in March?
Wait, I actually got information?
Fish is sometimes used to fertilize the soil a few weeks before planting something. Maybe she was preparing the garden. Yes, it seems suspicious. You don't like...
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
I wanted to punch him.
Kuno thinks you have...
Kuno, stop!
Ease off, see? Don't be telling Kuno what Kuno can do. What else? Kuno doesn't...
I can't punch him. I can't punch him! I want to shoot him. I know that's a dumb idea when the kid's obviously rich. But I just want to put a bullet in his head. What's one more body around here, right? I know I'm not behaving knightly at all, but seriously, Okay, I'm gonna get over this real fast. I don't just want to shoot him. I want to chop his limbs off, twist his neck off, and bury it in a hole. If I ever become a big shot YouTuber, or streamer, whatever, I cannot say this stuff. Alright, let's go. Gardener lady. Who's the gardener lady? I don't know! Let's get into this stupid building. Oh, her. Talk.
Hello again, officer.
Oh, she's a nice lady, that's
How
right.
are things?
What's that like you've been doing in your greenhouse in March?
Well, this might be the last snow we get. At least I hope so. Snow has nutrients in it. Helps everything green up in the spring. At least that's what my grandma always told me.
Yes, think about the cute grandma, not the weird snow.
Grandma's a bit too much. What? Disingenuous grandma.
Stop looking at her. Look around. What do you see?
An entrance to the yard?
That's right. And the canal, the bookstore, the harbor gates. This is a great vantage point for keeping an eye on you.
Noted, but I'll keep it to myself.
Glad to have been of service. Now you know the locals are keeping tabs on you.
Since the street sign's messed up? Okay. What do you need? What do you mean?
Is there just...
Yes,
Deserter, right?
sir. District of Martinez.
He
Roundabout
knows
north?
where we are. He just wants directions.
At the level of disorientation, I'm just like...
No problem.
She's very well composed.
Very well composed. Suddenly, she's, I'm considering her a bigger threat than I previously did. Oh, wait, this guy... Right, he has a pass. Or key, whatever.
Is it perhaps he's on his way to where you just came from? Into the primordial darkness?
Ruckus from talking to cart, crash into a wheelchair. Oh, we could probably steal that to get through. Kind of awkward, but
The
alright.
theme on that pinball machine is a standard clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back.
Excuse
and
me?
cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
Huh.
The contemporary period stands still.
Alright. Gart, do you know anything about the clothes in the dumpster? Would you like to smell them?
Can I help you?
Here's your trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
Found the victim's
How
clothes.
strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Could someone on your staff have put them there? Who else has keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road. Thank you anyway.
Could someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my
I'm not
stuff.
going to accuse him of
None
putting
us
stuff
would
there.
Tamper. Yes. Do I have a shaker in my hand?
It's not a shaker. It's nothing. He's holding nothing.
No,
Am
there's
I
nothing.
wearing a little bow tie? Am I smiling? Do you see me smiling and shaking my little shaker? No. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I'm not a bartender.
Play it calm. This man needs to understand you need a drink to help the community deal with police stuff.
I'm an alcohol-operated detective. You want me to clean up the dead body and solve the case, you need to insert alcohol into my mouth.
Oh, well, in that case, let me pour you a nice, big, refreshing marinella. Do you want that out of a glass or a pineapple?
You do not want to talk to me, not when it comes to marinellas.
Don't be an imbecile. I'm not going to serve you a marinella. I have work to do and broken things to fix. If that was all, I'd like to return.
Okay. I did not notice the kitchen door was open, so nice call. I have no idea what I did. Dishes are drying. I thought it said dying. Stuff to loot? Stuff to loot? Money? I guess I would use the dude's money to pay back what I owe. I'm gonna need a lot more money though. And who are you?
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug.
This must
As
be
you
the cook.
step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Goransi and Kubek. Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Goransi Kubek. Please, it's not funny.
I feel like my character is an absolute mess, so it almost seems wrong to pick the logical choices.
The man puts his cup down.
Hello, sir.
and
Got time for a
replies
few
something.
questions?
His left hand drawing arcs in the air.
Got some
He
impressive spots here.
smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
So you can understand me, but I can't speak the
It's
language?
almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
Don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine. What the heck is that
You
supposed to
see
be?
a heavy steel door with you immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery.
Where's
You
the
do?
door lead?
It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
Because there are stuff I could see on the other side of fences that I can't get to.
The winch. Outside. In the backyard. Remember? No? Your fingers do.
There was a winch outside on the roof, like that of a small elevator.
Well, if there was a winch, I suppose we could look into it. As a side investigation.
Oh, journal. In-game journal. Oh boy. Or no, that was the text menu when I was talking to him, wasn't it? What the heck is this? Yes, a mini
Dart
set.
is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Touch
The
the door.
cobalt blue surface feels old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers. 40, 50 years since this was painted, maybe.
Interfacing is an interesting skill to have. I like it.
The door does not.
Doesn't budge? Alright, let's go talk to the guard again. Maybe ask him to pour us a drink again.
Can I help you?
Seen
What
something.
thing?
There's a mysterious blue steel door in the back.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Do you know what's behind it? Do you
No,
have...
I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just the frit warehouse, probably.
Wait, it's the warehouse of the store and you can't get into it?
Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back there, just like us.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a storage room that you don't know how to get inside. I mean, what better place to hide a dead body than the place that no one has been to access for 10 years, eh?
So I haven't
Okay, there's
opened
a
it.
few
I
better
have
places.
cleaned the whole
Skill point.
place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
Mess hall's reserved for the
Yes,
union?
not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
Noted.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big
It's only
shit.
240 in game.
But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
Noted.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
He gives you a meaningful nod.
We don't.
How do we find them?
We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them.
Not always.
He's saying they'll come after you've slept. Just making clear you got that.
Wait, you mean it's not just when time passes?
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Noted. Medora, I figured out why the door opened. It's got nothing to do with what I did. It's the fact that time has passed. I spent that long talking to books. I was gonna say people, but books sounds more accurate. Okay, let's see. What else do I have here? Postcard. Can I interact with it? No? Can I sell it? The stupid mug. What do I do with things?
It's just a racist mug. But it will not.
Mug talk is exhausted. Okay. I got another skill point. I don't know what to do with it. Max out interfacing, I guess. Seems like a fun skill to have. Let's see. There was something I probably forgot about, but no idea what. Well, I know I read a book that has to do something with the Union.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you?
Let's see. Major head thing didn't go well for
Sorry.
me.
Busy surveying the situation. Wiretapping, telescopic batons, futuristic circuit bending to infiltrate harbor machinery. Maybe you could even knock that Kowalson crane over using some remote controls.
Good idea, actually. You know, telescopic batons are nice and all, but you're gonna need a decent amount of strength to make use of that, or dexterity.
Or calling in tactical air support. You guys have air support, right?
Wait, we have air support? Why didn't you tell me?
Because we don't. We don't have air support, or any of those other things.
I get it. Hush hush about the secret technology.
Why is he patting the side of his nose with his index finger?
Alright, I may have some advice for you on how to deal with Jean-Luc there, out of solidarity to the RCM. It's low in technology, however.
Yeah.
First, don't fight him, obviously. Second, get him to share his theory by being subordinate. Admit your lack of expertise. Basically grovel.
I prefer not to.
That's how I do it. You're welcome.
Maybe that would work.
No,
We'll
I'm
have to
good.
see.
I'm short of money right now. Can you give me
Sure
some?
thing, my friend. I can help you out.
Flips a coin towards me. Try to catch it.
The coin narrowly slips by your ouch.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do, passing around cargo, and was not meant as provocation or ridicule.
The boyadero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
Why is that text not matching anything I see on the screen? Appreciate it.
Right, always glad to help out the RCM. We're on the same branch, you and I. Humans, I mean, not slithering scabs.
Good talking to you. Gotta run. Yeah, Maduro, that's how I got past that grate in the first place. Got into Kuno's lair. Dude, just thinking about the kid roused me up, but I said I already got over it. I said some nasty things about what I want to do to him, and I'm good now. We don't need to worry about him. No siree. We're also not gonna talk to him anymore.
Your race descent has only worsened.
Know anything about the mug?
He does not so much as glance at the object.
Know anything about it?
Stop showing me your
He had nothing to do with it.
Drama, success. Dang, I could totally do it too if I had actually just bulked up a little. Or at least had an even chance of doing it. Alright, let's get back out here, try to mooch some money off other people. Surely the bookstore owner wouldn't give me anything. I didn't try asking, but maybe she would have given me some stuff. What about you? You got any money to spare?
to work. Back again, eh?
Regardless, I
Maybe
got
you should
sufficient.
ask them the questions. We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
Points
So
for me
do
to
we,
mail
Scott.
later. You don't have any tips on how to punch a guy out, do you? Say a really big race theorist guarding a button?
Not before you get in there and get your ass whooped. Learn by failure, I always say.
Ah, so give us advice if we actually get our butts
Some
whooped.
advice, but you got to at least try to fight Mesh head first. Return if you fail.
I like it. Maybe this is one rare choice where we get 2 shots at it and only 2.
A Stars Ryko, one of the finest Zhimsk-made motor carriages ever. An oldie, but a goldie.
Who drives
Not
this?
many people outside of Grad. And Revachol West too, it appears.
Hey Kim, check this out.
Stash Raiko KK2. That's a classic model. Never thought I'd see another one repainted after what happened last time.
Hold on, maybe I can press him. Do I know what happened last
No,
time?
only that the motor carriage is typically baby blue. The colors of Sigismund the Great, an ancient Zhimsk ruler. His banners were famously zephyr and white. The colors of the Stars Ryko.
No, we're not gonna come out with this harebrained theory. Just ask him what happened.
An old case from my precinct. A couple of Zhimsk migrants saw a Stash Raiko stopped in the street, painted just like this, muddy brown. Murdered the driver on the spot.
Wow, is that what happened? I didn't read over that other choice closely, but did have something to do with repainting it. And murder.
They said it was an honor killing, hussar style. The Zhimsk community protested the trial, flying the banners of some old king or whatever. 5,000 came to protest.
Correction. 4,395.
Close enough.
Fourth largest public protest.
Oh
of
wait, no, not
criminal
close enough.
trial
That's like
in
700 off.
Revachol.
600 off, my bad. 605 off. Let's not be nitpicky. What they sentence the killers to?
4 years for murder in Reunion. The perps were remorseful. Their sorry knocked 8 years off the sentence. That's the system.
Oh my god.
The prisons in the greater Revachol Industrial Harbor are already full. Prisoners are expensive to maintain. The longer the sentence, the larger the cost.
Before we proceed, I got an opinion on this paint job. What?
Yes,
Sure.
detective?
They should have left it baby blue.
You sure you're not Zhimsk?
He shares a smile with you, only for a second.
Yes.
I made him
you're
happy.
Sure you're not. Or if you are, it's only in that Revacholian way. 4 to 5% maximum.
Oh jeez. That's a low percentage for being sure. Okay, I didn't notice this before. I keep missing stuff. Money! Did I talk to this person yet? No.
A small, wrinkled woman does not greet you.
Pail
she
driver.
nods along to something on her
The pail?
radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face.
I've got a long way to go to paying off my debt. I'm not gonna have anywhere to stay tonight. This is gonna
Photo,
suck.
An ambrotype from the turn of the century, as golden as her smile. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter, some cigarettes and food money. Maybe she's your...
Not my grandma. I'm tempted. Let's just do it.
Nothing. Her smile just keeps widening.
Excuse me, ma'am.
No
Let's ask some
response,
questions.
wherever this woman
Snap my
is.
fingers?
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
Why?
Why? I just told you why.
You say so. Okay. Kim does not let me be a douche for no reason. Alright! Well, I guess I got a shirt on. It's just not the kind of shirt I expected. And it looks terrible. Terrible with that tie. Good God. Ruins for snow. No one lives here anymore.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic light.
Jeez,
Pointing
it's suspended on like nothing.
It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
I can see them, but they still look so flimsy.
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane."
It's Philip, not Philippe? I mean, this guy's been ignoring his H's as if he's trying to speak in a
As you
vaguely
look up,
French
you
manner.
notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece.
What indentations? What did I see? What does this king do? Oh, no, actually, let's ask this first.
Something with great kinetic energy seems to have impacted the cuirass, around where the
Kuras.
heart
I've always
is.
wanted to pronounce that word.
A bullet? Someone shot him in the heart. Interesting.
Lieutenant, has someone shot the king?
Okay, I can't see it, but I take your word for it.
Huh.
Well,
What do you think?
Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of action during the revolution. But the statue is recently renovated, so maybe a joke? Target practice or a political statement?
Surely it's not connected to the murder. That's a weird angle to hit that guy way up there. Political. It's a king and he's shot in the heart.
Why not? What this shows us is guns aren't too uncommon here, and people still shoot them, sometimes at kings.
Yeah, maybe I should think twice about picking fights with
The
people.
king stands high above you, surveying the bay.
What does king
Mute
do?
and indifferent to you. What did he do? You have no idea what you did a week ago. How would you know what this guy did many centuries ago?
No, apparently I might have known what I did a couple months ago.
High above you, the king stands triumphantly oblivious to your memory trouble.
Man, but my encyclopedia is actually pretty decently high. Human Ox! What the heck is that? Did I click on this already? Or is that... No, that is the statue. Yeah?
An old monarch.
Yep, okay, let's get out of here. Come on! Get him! Let me work. Get me out of here! You need to run faster. You know, in Shadowrun Hong Kong, and I think the other ones too, you run pretty fast when you're not in battle. Okay.
Inside, you
Yes,
see
yes,
a set of
yes,
steering
yes,
wheels, a radio
yeah.
microphone, a
Turn on the
pulley.
headlights.
Alright, ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
Press
The
start.
dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canadian comes to life with a whiny growl.
It's loud.
Like a leopard waking from its sleep, yawning and roaring at the same time.
There's a button labeled headlights.
The
Convenient.
lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Okay. Let's stand in front of the machine.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
Note of pride in the lieutenant's
Around
voice.
the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Look at the shimmering
The
street grid.
rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Wait, look around you.
A rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks. A woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than the child's cry.
Ah, Martinez.
He smells the air and says, "Where are we?"
Let me see.
Takes the ledger from out and inspects
Right
it.
here.
He says, his finger near the top of the map, on a segment of coast jutting out into the great ocean. I'm sure I've seen worse.
Oh yes. Coal City. Le Royaume. The burnt-out quarter.
Okay, now let's look at the
There are
perforations.
many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally up the 3
The
rows.
first row has 18 dots.
Okay, what about the next one?
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some. There are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150, at least. Maybe even 200. The last row has 3 perforations.
Do I have to remember these numbers? 18, 203?
That's it.
What do all these holes mean?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. There are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
It's probably gonna be something terrible, huh? At 18 is probably something neutral. 200 is probably all the penalties or equivalent. All the mess up he's done, or all the punishment that instead, or infractions. I don't know what to call them. Something negative. The last 3 is probably something stellar.
Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers often do. It's meant.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all.
Something neutral.
What did you do before you volunteered?
Wait, 18 years I've done this? I feel like I just went around apologizing all the time. Do you really think I have any idea?
Fair point. Let's move on. This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see.
Holy crap, it's actually good. He's actually got a good record, despite what a mess up he seems like.
Oh, more than 200.
Is that a lot?
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
Jeez. More than 10 a year, and he's done 18 years and has more than 200, so he's got more than 10 a year. I used to be good. That's some solace, I guess. What's the last number? I don't think I never re-become this person. What's the last number?
Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
Expecting a higher number, honestly. That's not... Yeah. So... The connotation is different. I'm pretty sure what they expect to load into these choices is different from what I'm thinking. Like, this could be taken one of 2 different ways. Either, that's not too bad, I didn't kill too many people, or it could be taken as, man, I wish I got more kills. So I'm a killer.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock Quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way.
Wow, my character actually did used to be a super cop.
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
Obviously, the lieutenant doesn't think very highly of them.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
How do you handle the strain? Too much opening up.
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective, or self-destructive than others.
He gives you a meaningful look.
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
Maybe I should find a
Why
hobby.
not gardening? You've already got the gloves.
Alright. You don't ask someone if they've killed people.
The lieutenant
You just
nods.
don't. Okay, let's go.
I'll go turn off the lights.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page.
My statistics. Name unknown. Yeah, that's the part that worries me about actually reporting my my missing badge. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, do I really have just that to the end of this day? In which case I'm screwed. Okay. Try talking to a lady outside my hotel room. You know, I completely forgot about her. You need to run faster. I know you're not a fast moving guy, but you sprinted pretty fast when you jumped up and did the double flip off people thing. She's gone. She ran away because how bad I smell. Okay, well, let's go back inside and check my room real fast. know I looked at everything. It tries not to look at your broken down
Kim
bathroom door.
also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet,
Oh
or
yeah,
the
that
weird
looks terrible.
suitcase on the hat rack, or the
On
potted
the hat rack?
plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore. The man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape, and not to send any of the bottles rolling across the floor,
Heh.
where unidentifiable sludge makes it hard for him to breathe. Smells of vomit in here.
You're looking at the destruction?
He nods.
Sorry for this.
No problem, officer.
Takes a step towards the door like he'd like to leave. What is going on with this couch?
The bed is cold and not but
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night.
No time to rest yet. There's no rest for the wicked and the righteous don't need it.
a mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
The expression. Put points into encyclopedia. I'm kind of curious. Encyclopedia is pretty high. I like to keep pumping it. Although I do want to put some points into some of these too. Why is this so low? Oh, my stuff is low because of items. Yo. Okay, let's check my items real fast. The shoes, but it gives me composure and it's something to wear. The pants. So I take off the pants. I'll be better still if I took off my shoes and pants. Got it. I do want to put a point into encyclopedia, but let's not. Let's just get the F out. I know there's one more person I could beg for money, but that's probably no good. Surely.
Hello again,
The lieutenant nods politely.
Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
I'm not Sweetie looking
You're
at.
a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Dimple or not, I am a bitter man. The years have taken the
Take
toll.
heart, officer. You're still a man in your... You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
But I apparently know your name.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Excuse me? I'm very sorry I crashed into you earlier. I don't know what got into me.
Oh, I'm perfectly all right. I'm more worried about you. What was that?
It was like my body had a will of its own. I was running, and my torso turned, my hands made this lewd gesture. I'm sorry you had to witness
Don't
it.
beat yourself up over it too much, dear. People do strange things when the old fight or flight kicks in. I'm just glad you weren't injured.
She seems like a nice old lady. I don't know if I should open up that much. My partner, sure. Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money? This also sounds bad.
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
I don't want to tug on her heartstrings. What is a paycheck? I haven't seen it.
You must be joking. Although our pay does sometimes feel like a joke.
It's not easy to assert your right to a decent living wage when you don't have a strong union behind you. Maybe you should talk to Everard, the union leader.
There's a cop union?
Interesting idea. This Everard sounds powerful. Maybe you can wrangle some coins out of his pocket.
Look, I may be a thief and I may be violent, but I'm not going to tug on an old lady's heartstrings if she's actually one that people
No,
who are actually being
I'm so
nice to me.
sorry I don't have money for you. If there's anything else I can do for you, just ask.
You seem to be in a chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
She's too nice to have fought in a war, but maybe. Let's move on.
That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
How'd you like to roll me? I don't know what's the point.
Whatever do you mean?
I light up. Catching sequence killers, not serial killers. This is a little too blah. This is a little too much, but I kind of wanted to pick it. I want you to be my wheelchair partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
No offense, Lieutenant. I was trying to round up a whole party.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
I know, but there are also side mysteries, sequence killers, and forays into the paranatural.
I can assure you, with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Why? Their heads are better than two.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down.
That's a shame.
Perhaps another time.
She turns back to you with a hopeful glint in her eyes.
Of course, dear.
I like her.
Good luck with your case.
She gives you a small wave. Okay, it's... You know, the first hour felt a lot longer than the second hour. It's only been an hour and 41 minutes, which is great. I need to stop talking about the time. But that first hour, I spent so much of it just in the bookstore. It's all about money. I quite agree. Okay, let's look for the union leader, and then afterwards we're just gonna say F it, and even if it screws us out some choices, we're going to go and... Excuse me. Make a jump. I don't remember what everyone's name was. Surely this isn't the guy. He's a scab.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
I want to get
Have
to
fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
I'm interviewing people about murder that took place here. Behind the host... is this... host? I don't actually know how to pronounce this word. I should know it. Hostel? Hostel? Hostile. Behind the hostile cafeteria there. Sure, let's go with that, even though that's totally wrong. His reply is snappy and terse. I'll say
Wouldn't
nothing.
put it past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive.
Right to work!
It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
It really isn't my area of
We are
expertise.
not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Pity.
Let us work!
Just gonna leave now. Okay, so we have to talk to someone probably on the other side of this honking gate. Okay, you know what? Let's go make a jump and fail. We got some drugs, and apparently even you drop down to 0 health, you can still pop it up on the drugs real fast. I should report my badge missing, but I don't know my frigging name. And they're not giving me any options to deal with this guy.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below. Is
The kids are gonna
entirely
get annoying. Let's do it.
to that corpse. The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected, more fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Try to walk away. You know, that kid's high, right? I don't know what being high is like, but shouldn't this be extraordinarily gross to him?
Too late. It's impossible to keep in. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
Did I lose HP?
The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
God.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thanks. Wipe your mouth.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
He gave me something. Right? Oh, the handkerchief. Think some ammonia would help?
If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
But not you.
I can't handle the headache.
It's more likely he can handle the smell. Unlike you.
Fair enough. Alright, where
There's
to
the fruit nearby. Maybe they have some in their apothecary. If they don't...
How do I get into the greenhouse
There's a
though?
greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Oh, maybe I can get something from her.
Pretty clever.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Wait, so it's not just upgrade my skills? Okay, yeah, let's try it. Ammonia. I wish I could just get back where the gardening shed is. There's no path out through here? Wait, there is a path! Oh my fudge, okay. Let's talk to her first, though. Why do I keep missing stuff? I keep going to the edge of the map and finding more
I
stuff
can't
to
believe
go
it's
through.
snowing again. It felt like springtime just a few days ago.
My partner told me you may have ammonia. Can I have some?
Sure, I'm done with it.
Takes a small capsule off her breast pocket and hands it to you.
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
Okay, so it looks like it might give me a retry and possibly take us on my morale. I expected morale or health to go down. Puke out the contents of your guts. Let's see what we got here. One corner is adorned with lace and tiny embroidered portiere. Wow, that's worth a lot. Can't do anything with that, and I guess I'll just have to click on there, and it looks like I could get behind the building. So I should try to do that.
There he still is, looking right through you. With
Has
his
ammonia.
white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated.
I'm still trying to roll
that
for a nat 12.
corpse smell. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
I don't think I want to be a cop anymore.
Get a hold of yourself. I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Why can't I keep it in if I've been a cop my whole life?
I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, bag it.
Pats your
Then
bag.
drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough.
Seems to be
I
fine.
think I've lost my sense of smell.
Is
A
it fun?
white lie.
Not being hungover helps too.
Can we do something else? I think I want to solve something else now.
That's probably a good idea. Clear our head. But before we can do that,
Draws his hand from your back.
you need to get your shit together.
Okay. Shake her head.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over,
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have...
Okay. Volumetric. Crap compressor. Your crap is apart and is rather unbecoming of a cop and human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that. Together, compressed in a small area. To achieve a solid level of crap compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the two hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people. Maybe that will help. Let's see. What are these percentages? What are these? Can I internalize these yet? Wait, remaining oh my god. Problem, solution. What are these? I got 43 minutes left on this, whatever this is. There's so much stuff here. What is all this? Okay. Okay. We are going to attempt to get that cloak, even we have to bruise some bones for it. I was gonna say break some bones, but I'd rather not break any bones. What's this? Something buried here? No, just something cracked the pavement. Like an eggshell! That's a long crack. How come I didn't notice that before? Must be blind. Oh no, there's people. More people to talk to. Cornfield operator has been banged up, so now it's inoperable. Who are you?
No shame. Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Alright, I got this ball type.
That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
Hand-eye coordination. +2, acting without hesitation. High percentage. The heck am I doing? I magically have a ball in my hand. I failed?
This felt wrong. Wrong like touching your sister's breast. You threw your sister's breast.
I had a +6 and I failed.
Mon Dieu! Good job, officer. That was a...
There are no two more harmful words an athlete can hear than good job. And this was downright embarrassing.
Hold on, why did it feel so wrong?
Your muscle memory knew what to do and went for it. But there were gaps.
Something about it was completely unnatural, corrupted.
It felt like you were going for a thrust or a lunge. There was definitely gonna be jumping. Maybe you scored a point, but this is a fiasco.
That's something way more spectacular.
What are you talking about? You just executed a pretty much perfect pétanque throw.
His tone is full of admiration.
How are you ever going to get the officer's shit off your nose, Gaston? Or even climb out of his ass?
Perfect throw. Well, I still feel defeated.
Probably because those rooster pants are squeezing you senseless. Whatever happened to practical, durable, Revachol made?
Can I have some Revachol made pants?
What can I do for you?
Look who's talking. That cockatoo uniform must give him a real advantage when fighting in the circus.
Yes, officer. What do we need from this gentleman?
Why are we asking them about the statue? Sure, let's do it.
Yes! King Philip III on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Alright.
Oh, absolutely.
He smiles as if reliving a pleasant memory.
Snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
That sounds wholly uncomfortable.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
I'm getting some Make Revachol Great Again vibes. And I'm more poking fun at that lie, not necessarily like any particular presidents. What was that about cocaine?
Oh, old Philip was a big fan of the purple nose candy the nobility loved so much. A cocaine connoisseur of sorts. His egocentricity is borderline legendary.
I mean, it's obviously broken, but rather than saying everyone has an opinion on how to fix it, I don't know. I can't think of anything poetic enough. The best I got is everyone's got an opinion of what kind of crap to fill the cracks with.
You can't even take the responsibility for yourself. How could you fathom the responsibility weighing on the shoulders of a ruler?
Yes, obviously annoying.
That's why the Philippian kings use cocaine, for clarity of vision, to aid in their work. Regnum cocainum, Revishal's finest years.
Oh yes, that's why I told my mom too, that I need some Coca-Cola to do my homework. I'm kidding, I never did that. He seems to grow tall, brimming with pride about the past.
Clarity of vision. Awareness.
Awareness of, like, supernatural entities, maybe, but, pretty sure it lessens your awareness of this world.
Philip III was even brought into this world with the help of cocaine. The court made him administer the dose to his mother when she was in labor, and it is well known that with the help of cocaine, only the purest, of course, he was able to connect with higher realms.
Huh.
Higher realms. Of course, it all makes sense.
Why does my gut feeling kick in at the time like this? Opinions are like a-holes. Everyone's got one, and no one wants to hear it. Or smell it.
He's just making excuses for the king's habits, isn't he?
Of course he is. Thanks for clearing it up.
I'm listening.
Out. I'm out. Seem to be playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Is this really a crater? I mean, there's some kind of pipe here, and it doesn't look like it's a smash pipe. It looks like it's an opening, like a storm drain.
I do. Fire from heavy artillery.
Crater from heavy artillery, but why?
Why what?
Why was heavy
Because
artillery
that's
used?
what happens when communards hijack your country,
Communards?
execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Did you use artillery fire against them?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked.
Heh.
Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
Okay, what I'm hearing is that they, at some point, use some form of sex appeal, but in my personal opinion, women become a lot less attractive once they've been blown to bits by shrapnel bombs. Hi, Jack. I heard you were over watching Uni, what was it? I mean, I know it's a J, but is it pronounced Uni or Junie? I actually don't know. Sorry, I haven't actually watched her myself. How was that, anyway?
A bit more complicated than that.
I understand. I'd bomb this place
This
still.
place is a damn beachhead, son. They didn't do it because they didn't like it. They had to soften the commies up first.
The beachhead? They landed here?
Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
Right.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Not thoughtfully in
This area is
Northeast.
blood ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
My friend, I've been wondering that this whole time. Which century? And I'm not sure if it even matters, because this is like some kind of weird steampunk era. This would be the equivalent of, I want to say, like... Actually, the fact that we have motor vehicles around, even if it's like some kind of parallel technology, more steampunk technology, I'd say this is still 20th century. Roughly. Roughly. I mean, they have bombs and stuff, and... Jack, I was going to piss you off for a moment and pronounce it Juniper, but I'm pretty sure it's Juniper, so yeah, let's go with that.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Yeah, let's get out.
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too.
There's a strange gleam in his eyes, and I want none
The
of it.
rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Evashol,
The coalition?
whoever
That's how you
they will
pronounce it?
blame, never
Coalition.
finished the job.
Dang.
Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course, they still all influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players on the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
I think I need to go.
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
I don't want to think. Foreign powers clean up our mess and now they rule us. Shake my head in shame.
I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains,
Gee, I hope you filter that piss.
I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Eveshal, or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case. Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio.
I don't know. They're talking about crazy stuff. Like I'm pretty much tuning out now. This is like two old men and rambling about the past, arguing with each other. I tried to jump in on their ball game.
This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
Had 92% chance to succeed, and I failed. I don't know what I would have gotten. I don't know what's going on with this game. All I know is that I owe 100 monies, and I have 7. I wonder what happens when nighttime actually falls. Does my character actually get kicked out? I have no idea. Anyway. What exactly is a suzerain?
The suzerain is the king. Has everyone forgotten already?
Slowly nods and says to himself.
They've forgotten already. It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the Filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
What is it about this old soldier that makes him so proud? Sure.
All you observe is a veteran refusing to let go of the past and his old uniform. This is not uncommon.
This is the uniform of the Royal Carabineers in service of Frisel I, Guillaume le Lion, and the valiant King Philip V before him.
Wasn't there something... Wasn't Philip V known as the Insane? No, that was the 4th.
Don't you mean Frisel the Fan?
You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown. But he was our clown, ours to ridicule and to mourn.
I don't know. The Vetterli Carabiner, if that's how you pronounce it, was spelled with a K, but that's a medium ammo rifle and hunt, so... Frick if I know.
There's something you missed. You will get to it. Don't worry.
Or not. Thanks for your time. Although, let's see, the Berthier was known as a carbine, and that thing was long ammo. And that thing was also French. Oh, more people to talk to. I kind of want just to make that jump and soft lock myself through. Sure, but I still got a little bit more, even though I've passed the 2-hour mark. Can I steal that? What is that? Hey, there was something I could use a yellow bag for. Or I mean a plastic bag for, not a yellow bag. Who cares if it's yellow? Bullet holes, line the walls. Medora, do you happen to remember what I need a plastic bag for? I don't remember what I need a plastic bag for. Money! The bag might be a little small for it. I guess I gotta get the bag down first, though.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum.
My least favorite.
Rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Poor little viewer. Pat it.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic. A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards.
Nope, I'm not gonna read that.
On the lens.
No! You did not have to tell me that.
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast, studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts. Lanky, weather-worn wooden planks. an X-shaped cross topping its tower.
Okay, so I got questions for you guys. First of all, Reddit, who's this VTuber that you're talking about? And I don't want to watch because I'm already following way too many freaking people. Even though I should, you know, pay attention to the popular ones. And it's always nice when they're cute as well. And Jack, define meditating.
You know this to be the star of Periconesus, or the Cairo, the central symbol of the Periconesian church.
Cairo, is that Greek?
Star, a great moral height, to be struck. The church looks old and weather-worn.
No lights in the
Around
windows.
the large wooden building, you see chunks of...
No, I'm good. Get me out. I would check her out.
This unincorporated viewer is facing south.
I really shouldn't, though. There's way too many people I'm following.
To insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside.
Nope, I can't afford it.
Place a tourist attraction in the middle of...
In the middle of poverty? Well, they're hoping to get money, but probably not for the poor around here. Yeah, I mean, meditation is a common concept. It's just meditation in cyberpunk? Feels weird. Oh, literal meditation. Alright then. I don't know if I should call you a sucker or a patron of many. In any case, thank you for being here. Crud, there's too much to do. What? What is half-light? Half-light. Threaten people. Yeah, let's not threaten people.
Hey, up here, Piggo.
No! Don't call me Piggo. Esprit de Corps. Is this a jacket? This is a jacket, isn't it? This looks like a mess.
Yeah, you better keep walking.
F off! Jack, that's neat. I didn't think that I would see meditation in a game like that, but I really will check out Cyberpunk one of these days. As for you Reddits, free loot is a perfectly good reason to watch someone. Even without the good art, but the good art is also nice as well. Something I need. My voice alone won't cut it. Okay, we're well past the... Okay, we're not well past, but we're past the 2-hour mark. And what did I say about stop talking about the time, me? We're gonna go for the stupid jacket, we're gonna get hurt, we're gonna lose some HP, we're gonna use some meds to heal it back up, and then we're gonna call it quits for today. There's way too many things to click on. I didn't realize that just outside the building that you start in, there's way too much stuff to click on. Okay, let's go. Actually, can I click on this?
The tarpaulin cloak with possible
F it, go.
markings is still caught on the railing.
Break a leg. Or don't. Excuse me?
Nope, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up here.
This description is different from what they said out loud.
You could have died there. Shit, 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 shit. I'm failing you. This wasn't part of our deal.
Oh, wow. I took 2 hits of morale.
Hey, what happened?
I'm alright, Kim. I just can't do it right
I
now.
understand. We can always come back when you are feeling better. It's just a cloak after all.
Oh my... I am dumb. This is the stat that I have a -2 to. Okay, you know what? Let's do it. Alright, we took off our pants. God dang, that's ugly. Maybe we put on this cloak. Okay, now it looks like I'm wearing a skirt. Mildly better. Collect hair from the street. I don't even remember what that is. Maybe I'll check that out off stream if I remember. For now, let's put a point into this. I forgot quick loading was an option, but whatever. Let's see, I put the point into it, right? Yep. Was that a bad choice? Maybe. Let's do it.
The tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught on the railing. As you leap in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you, sharpening your senses.
Close your eyes, let your senses take in the world around you.
Ankles tingling from the tension, blood roaring in your ears. You are ready for your rendezvous with the concrete pavement below.
Continue the voyage through the salty air. Land smoothly.
As the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so alive. Alert, capable. Must be the adrenaline.
I knew you could do it. My climbing down might not have been as disco as your jump, but at least we can explore the harbor now.
Wait, why can't I just climb down? Why did I have to jump?
Firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes back in.
That was ridiculous. Okay, let's get the cloak. Ooh. This actually looks good. Looks real good. Okay, we're gonna put our pants back on. And our stupid shoes. Better than the blazer. I think I'm happy with that. I'm just gonna click on this real fast. This is the building we're in earlier, right? Oh, crap. Or that we were trying to get into earlier? Door cannot be opened from this side without a pass card. Guess I have no choice but to talk to the union leader. Alright, well, we're gonna manual save here and call it quits. Maybe I should do a second save. Oh, no, this is a second save file. Alright, thanks for joining me, everyone. This is gonna be a long ride, but I hope you all had some fun, and I hope to see you again. Until then, stay safe, and maybe I'll see you around. Goodbye.